Living in Florida, there's not a lot of vertical access when it comes to nature, unless you count trees. If I want to go outdoor climbing, then I need to drive for hours until I'm able to get to the closest crag, so unfortunately I'm not able to go every weekend. That means I need to fill my time doing other things.
Like climbing inside, or thinking about climbing, and sometimes crying. But every once in a blue moon, I'm given the opportunity to do what I love. Here's the story of the time I climbed in Alabama.
That's where we're at, right there, pal. The great buckos. The great good old-fashioned bussies. Heck yeah. Let's get a bite of this sandwich. Ow. So I'm off to Alabama because this weekend is kind of the last weekend that I can climb before I get into my rough season of work where I start working 6-day work weeks. And being in Florida, obviously I can't just commute every single weekend to Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia to go climbing, because that would be really hard because it's 8 hours, 9 hours. So this being the last weekend of me being able to climb, I wanted to go to HP 40 in Alabama because it's one of the crags that I have a few projects at. So it's kind of like my last trip of the season before, pack it up and retire for the rest of the year. And climb indoors and on plastic rocks. If you're curious as to what my other two projects were, they're Uniball and Blue Justice. It is currently 1 in the morning, and I still have 3.5 hours to drive. And then after that 3.5 hours, I was going to take a nap at Buc-ee's, but I got here and I'm so energetic, so I don't really know what to do right now. I'm going to finish my sandwich, and then I'm just going to kind of drive and see how far I can go before I just pass out. That's enough for now, though. I'm going to finish this brisket. Okay, so I've made it to my rest area that I decided to stop at. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away from the competition. And it is 2:30 in the morning currently, and it's also 56 degrees outside. It's a nice brisk cold morning here. If it looks like it's light outside, it's not. Those are just street lamps. It's 2:32 right now, so I'm going to pick up the rest of the drive in the morning since I've only got about an hour and 15 drive, and then competition starts at 7:30, which means I've got to be up by like about 6 o'clock and on the road ready to go. Yeah, so I'm basically just going to set up and go to bed now, so this is really weird. It's not really weird, but it's just silly. I'm just in my car in the middle of Alabama. I'm about to sleep for 3 hours, and then I'm going to go do a climbing competition where my only goal is to just send the 2 projects that I worked on last time. But it's just so silly to think that yesterday, or even earlier today, like I worked my job, and after that I packed up and I left Florida, and now I'm in Alabama after driving for 8-9 hours. It's so wacky. Take the opportunities that life presents you. Have some fun. You're only 20 once, or in your 20s once. You're 20 for 365 days. So, you do the math. Anyways, here's a room tour. So as you can see, that is our front dash, being covered up by my cool tiger blanket. Next to that, we have our driver's side window, which is being covered by a blanky winky. Then over here, we got our AC controls and all that. Pretty high-tech stuff. That's my kind of area for charging stuff. Back here, we got the crash pad. We got the lunch box. It's super dark back there. We got that window being stuffed up by some garbage so people don't see. It's not really garbage, actually. It's just extra snacks that I purchased at Buc-ee's. Shout out Buc-ee's. Sponsorship? But yeah, it's I'm ready. I'm eepy. It is sleepy time. Is eepy a funny word to say, or is that a cringe word to say? I gotta consult with the boys on that one. Excuse me. Ready for bed. Good night. You wouldn't believe this. This is so silly. I'm literally being held up by dogs. Like, look at this guy. Please leave. There's one more in front of my car. There's a small one in front of my car somewhere. Look at this. There's one behind me too. Oh, now they're getting out of the way. Jesus Christ, thank you. It is time. It is time to climb. I am not warm at all. I'm a little tired. Only a little though, but ready to go. Happy to be alive. Happy to be here. Ready to do the day. Woo! All right. All right, I'm back, and I'm gonna try Uniball. Okay. Well, I guess let me show you what it looks like first. Starts down here, traverses up this edge right here, comes over, and then up right there. Just so you can have an idea of what we're looking for. So here's the start. It's this little, oh God, I shouldn't be wearing flip-flops out here. So it's this tiny little crimp edge. It's not really tiny, it's pretty good. The problem is there's no feet. So you have this like ledge right here to get a heel hook on. But after this, what your first move is, you come up to this undercling, and there is a finger pocket on the right hand side, as you can see. Then you have a crimp on the side here. Following that crimp, it comes up to these two holds. After you get the jug here, you come over to this kind of jug fest, and you get a heel hook around this lip right here, and then you come up and then straight up through. So I wasn't able to get this earlier, but that doesn't mean that we're not able to get it now. I did, however, get it when I first got here, so hopefully we can recreate that. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Flip the hat backwards for extra send points. It's not happening today. I don't know. I don't have the juice for it. I apologize. Didn't get any cool sends, man. Kind of bummed. I'm just gonna go home, kind of relax, take a shower, get some grub in my tummy, and just try my best tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday at 9 in the morning right now, and I am just finishing up packing my stuff. I'm sorry that I didn't get to do a whole bunch of
recording yesterday. I wanted to record, obviously, my sends of the competition. I wasn't really competing, more so I was just sending, which I didn't know that I could just sign up as a spectator and climb. I thought I had to sign up as a competitor and climb. So that's the most expensive day pass that I'll ever have to pay. There we go. Yeah, I plan on climbing and driving home tonight, so it's going to be a long day for me. I wanted to get some sends in today before I left, preferably on those routes that I said I wanted to do. Can I get these lights on somehow? I wasn't able to get videos of my send at Uniball. However, I did Uniball, which is really cool. I'm very proud of that. I wasn't able to do it last time. Well, I wasn't able to start it last time. Last time it's like, because you go into the first move, and then it's pulling up to that next move. But that first move is so difficult for me because it's so much core, and the more that you work it, the worse it just gets because you're just like, ugh. However, I did it yesterday, so I know the beta. There was also a bat sleeping in one of the holds, so that really kind of made it to where you couldn't fully utilize it, and that's like the best jug on the entire thing because it's like just this crevice. But you had to use this like small crimp, not really small, but this like medium-sized crimp next to it. And typically you're supposed to match this piece and then go, but I wasn't able to match it. So I had to do this like weird, awkward heel hook, toe hook business to kind of get around it. So I didn't really like that a whole bunch. After I did that, because I essentially flashed it. I got to it and I did the first move and I just missed it and I fell and I was like, oh, well that sucks. So I did it again on the second try. I just went the entire way through and I did all of it. And I was like, whoa, okay, well, that was awesome. And I decided to go work on my other project in the meantime. Because I was like, well, if I'm feeling this good on this one, let me keep this momentum and energy going on to the next. And that's not what happened. Although I probably could have sent that one too if I would have just thought about it a little bit better. Because the crux for me is getting past the first little bit. Because you have to do this like awkward up, bring back your heel, come over, match, and then come up to this next piece. And the part that strikes me the hardest is going from the match to the next piece because you're just at like a really awkward angle and that match is kind of hard to stick. Contact lenses. I do dailies because I'm not cool and I don't want to have to deal with monthlies, and I like my glasses, to be honest. Although these glasses are new and my mom tells me that I look really handsome in them, but personally I don't feel really handsome in them. So I think my mom's lying to me. I was planning on going up to Chat to meet up with a friend. However, they are not going to be able to climb today, which opens up a prime opportunity because this video was going to essentially be like, I didn't send at HP 40, so let me go to Chat instead and try Super Mario Extension. And another one of my projects while I'm up here. Because Chat's only about an hour and a half drive away from HP 40. The plan is that I'm going to finish gathering all my things right now, and then I'm going to go get breakfast. After breakfast, I'm going to go back to HP 40. And I'm going to warm up as best I can. My fingers are kind of feeling it right now. You can, yeah. You see all those like hangnails and little blood spots and whatnot. Plus the other side is the classic pink fingertips. I'm going to try my best and hopefully at least get Uniball on video. And then I'm going to work through Blue Justice to show you what that looks like. Welcome to day 2, technically, of the video. Hopefully day 2 is a lot better. I'm coming in with some good energy today. Excuse me. So, I don't know. I don't know what the next thing is going to be. Maybe breakfast. We'll see. That is so small. That is so small. It only took about an hour and a half, but I finally got my breakfast, which is this chicken maple sandwich and a nice ice white mocha from Starbucks. And yes, of course I got the whipped cream. Come on, who am I? You need your sugars. That's an interesting consistency. The bread's good. But the egg and the chicken are very weird. Like really, really weird. After I'm done here, I'm just gonna get back to horse pens, send those 2 climbs, and then drive home. So, woo! There is a sign here that says stop the project. Maybe it's a sign. I'm still gonna send. I'm gonna freaking send today. We're not gonna pay attention to that sign because I'm gonna freaking get out there. I'm gonna send the project today.
Weather, it's never better. It is too damn hot, getting fed up. Well, I understand you need everything you wanna be, but this motherfucking heat is getting me. Work, go to work, I cannot do this shit. Hold up, oh, why you think you win this bitch? You ain't bitch, you stank, bitch, you bought a fucking rank, bitch. Standing acting dumb like you don't know what you have done. Bitches, I feel the heat when I'm taking out your teeth. No remorse, Freddy D, now I'm killing in the streets. I'm Mr. Cold, I'm never home. I'm gonna go so.
Okay, so I'm here at Bum Boy, and there's no one else here right now. And I'm thinking that I want to try this real quick because it's a V3, and I gotta warm up. But I don't want to waste too much of my energy. But this guy's super slopey. Yeah, slopey and slabby. So I could give that a go real quick. Somebody left their socks here. Ooh. Rest in peace, socks. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Going okay? I don't know why the second I set up, this became a high traffic area.
Yeah, bitch, I know you can't relate. Freddy stacking bread, I got a lot up on my plate. I won't stop popping off. Freddy gonna kill her off. What you mean? I'm alive when I'm riding up the block. The weather, it's never better. It is too damn hot, getting fed up. Well, I understand you need everything you wanna be, but this motherfucking heat is getting me. The weather, it's never better. It is too damn hot, getting fed up. Well,
Okay, so I ended up spending way too much time here trying to warm up. And honestly, it was kind of embarrassing. So I'm going to save you 45 minutes of falls, and I'm just going to smash them all together.
You know what? We'll come back to this. Alright, so not able to do Bum Boy right now because it's a little slopey and it's warm and it's hard to do. And I can't stick the move, so we're going to go to a new climb. So whoosh. I'm kind of glad I decided to roll out when I did, because after I, right as I was packing up a group of 8 people rolled up, I just want to be a little more secluded, but pretty nice walk. If you've never been to an outdoor crag before and you only climb indoors, I'll show you what it's like. We're going to have this nice carved path. You'll have different boulders on either side. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like walking through a museum of nature. So if you've never been outdoor climbing or hiking like this, I really recommend it. It's super fun and it's really good for you too. What a crazy time to be alive, man. These routes are just so these routes are just so cool. But then you got spaces like this where it's basically like a 6 or so foot drop. Alternatively, we can go up there, but that is a longer path to the rock that I want to climb. It's right around the corner. So give me a second and I'll show you how to get down this with all your gear on and stuff. Alright, so the first thing you probably can't even see me, but the first thing you want to do is you want to throw your pad down. Get that out of the way. There you go. You just want to climb it down like normal. Reach up and grab my stuff. Whoa. Then you can reach over here and grab your camera. I think I heard an animal. So you might be a little nervous when you're in the crag for the first time, but don't be, you know? There's a ton of information and resources out there. There's maps, there's guidebooks, there's tons of videos. Shout out my channel, follow it. There's no reason to be nervous to go outside for the first time by yourself or with friends. Climbing's not that bad though. I use a triple stack pad, which is nice for solo climbing because you can really open it up and cover a wide area. Especially if you're by yourself, you don't want to carry a bunch of pads on top of all the other gear you're bringing, which is presumably water, lunch, and all that, etc. If you decide to bring any cameras or anything to record, you can do all of it. Just get yourself a light pack, and just like that, you're at your climb. As you can tell from yesterday's climb, that's probably enough time. It just did not go well. I flashed it when I got here as part of my warm-up. I'm going to keep saying flash because I think it's a flash. But I flashed it yesterday as part of my warm-up, and then I went around the corner to work on Blue Justice for a while. And a while turned into 4 hours, so I didn't make any progress. And when I came back to this guy, I ended up just demolishing my fingers and just not getting any progress done. But yesterday was a different day. I only had a few hours of sleep and I didn't eat breakfast, so it was really taxing, and I was more kind of operating off of pure adrenaline and excitement. Dude, there are squirrels going crazy right now. Okay, one crash pad means I have to cover the area in which I'm most likely to fall. That's also the most dangerous, and that would be this area right here, because those are some pretty solid holds. This traverses around and underneath, and I don't know if there's a bat in that hole or not, so this would be the most dangerous place. Also because there's rocks here. That is also kind of the reason I want to put this here. Okay, also a little side note before we start. Bring more pads if you want. You can always take 2, 3, 4, take however many trips you want. Your safety is the most important thing, and you should definitely take care of yourself and what you feel is reasonable. So if you want to take 16 pads, take 16 pads. But just remember that you're having fun out there. Don't forget to climb and just stay safe. Okay, cool. That's your PSA. Dude, I got the goofiest setup for my GoPro right now. Okay. So let's just get right into it.
Come on. With that left knob up top. There you go. Good job, dude. Yeah. Alright, now don't wipe out here like I almost did.
I'm so out of shape. Thankfully enough, my other project is right here, which is right around the corner. Whew. I'm gonna give this one a few burns, see how it goes. I mean, I really got, this is it. This is my other project.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
This is the other project that I wanted to work on yesterday, and I worked on it for like 4 hours, so I got the beta down, And let me show you what it is. I'll start underneath here on this hand and this hand with a heel hook over here.
For some reason, I didn't think to talk about the rest of this while I was there. I just figured I'd do it in post. But we have two crimpy kind of start holds here. This one's a side pull where you can get your heel in after the fact. After that, you get a right hand up to this next move here, which is just tiny. Left hand on top of that, kind of with this cross. It's just weird because you're pulling over this like slopey edge here, and you're just underneath the rock. Next, we're going to go to this horn with our right hand. And then to the left of that, we actually have a small pocket that we can use with about 2 fingers. And that's going to help us get up to this dish right here. After we get the dish, then we come over to this jug and then a slabby top out.
I don't know how many attempts I'm going to limit myself to on this one. Or maybe I'll just do a time frame. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably close to noon, maybe 12:30. I still got to drive home today. I don't want to stay up too late.
Put on a leather jacket. Walk fast, like you're the king of the world. Like you could get any girl. Well, baby, maybe you can. Film school and a bleeding mind. You swim with monsters, but you run out of time. You're a weekend hot shot. You're a weekend hot shot. You're a weekend hot shot. And I'm a weekday fool. Canyon and the punks on the beach. They don't know the maker, just drinks their beats. Pick it out, what you're gonna wear. You know it better be 60s. You better tease up your hair. Full moon, lips and teeth. You fly on an interstate, catch it on your phone. Clear your mind on stupid drugs. They were never enough.
Wow. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I struggled so much with it yesterday. I felt so dialed in. There were so many points where I thought I was just gonna like fall and give up, but I didn't. I kept pushing through it. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so cool. I'm so happy about that. I thought I was gonna fall. This felt so good, this beta right here, and then getting my heel up in there, that felt so great. I was working on that, like trying to perfect it yesterday. And then going from the cross over felt good. Getting my finger in there, good. Getting up to the dish was good. Adjusting to go from the dish to this part, that was really tough. I'm not gonna lie. But as soon as I worked my feet over, I felt a lot more comfortable, and it was good. It was really good. And then the top out was so secure. That felt great. So that's both my projects. I flashed both my projects today. Man. That's awesome, dude.
As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. It means the world to me. My goal is to get better with every upload, and you giving me your support shows me that I'm achieving that. If you enjoyed this video, you should watch this one next. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and stuff. Bye.